I am Tommy Maher, reporting here from the Maverick Soul Hour on Madhouse TV, and I am with the most gracious, talented, magnificently beautiful Dana Fuchs. And Dana, I can't thank you enough for allowing us to come in and interview you. As I was telling you, we were supposed to interview up at Windsor, Canada, and everybody up there, by the way, says hello, Ted Boomer and all those guys.
Oh,
they
nice.
all send their love, and Mike Hello and all those guys. They all were like, "You lucky bastard." But I will say that did upset me, because I know you were and we were ready for you, you know. And but I understand, and please, God bless.
Thank you.
But I do want to talk to you, and I don't want to talk to you in the respect probably as you normally get in normal questions. I want to talk to you about what's in here with Dana Fuchs.
Hallelujah.
Because I'm a vocalist, and the one thing I think nowadays that is lacking is what's in here. And to me, I've been following you for years. I knew you when probably other people didn't know you. And the first time I ever saw you, I said, this girl it's like a flower on a mountaintop snowstorm.
Wow.
I mean, you know, I'm honestly, because it's just, it doesn't really exist anymore. It's something that, you know, I know a million singers, and you know, some are good and some are very good vocally, and you know, no one will ever take your talent away as a vocalist, because you have a magnificent voice. But what I want to talk about, and if you don't mind, is your spirituality, your heart, your soul, where it comes from, where you draw it from. Being the singer I am, I even got to sing at B.B. King's last week ago with Michael Packer. With the blues.
Nice.
You know Michael Packer from he's the head of the Blues Hall of Fame, and it was a great experience for me. But I'm a singer that likes to sing from my soul. If I'm not feeling a singer, it's not doing anything for me. Now, like when I've seen you, every time I've seen you, and actually I just put up on my Facebook page that I was doing the interview with you, and I put up the video of you doing I'd Rather Go Blind Than See You Walk Away, which, I mean, I must have watched it 50 times in the last 2 days, and the responses I got is, you know, I said, this is what it's all about, folks. This is what true singing is.
Wow.
And I can't express it enough that nowadays it just doesn't exist. And you bring me such hope. I mean, not that you haven't, like that you're just getting started, but I'm a little older than you by a lot. And
Probably not that much.
You know, to think that someone will carry the torch, because there are so few people like you. There's so few people that make me tear up and feel the emotion of what you're feeling, because it's not fake, it's real, and that's what draws people in. I'm sure that's why you have the following you have, but I don't even know if even they all understand it. It has to be in here. And where do you get that? I mean, where do you draw it from? I mean, I know where I draw it from. Like, I mean, each maybe individual song might mean something different to me. Each singer, like you did the Otis song. Otis is a big Sam Cooke. I mean, I'm right there with that stuff, you know. So Janice, I mean, you know, I saw Janice a few times, and you know, I would always explain, even on my show, is when she sang, she had just so much energy running through her that she had nowhere for it to go other than she'd be up on her toes, because there was nowhere. I mean, she would have had to fly if she could go any further. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm talking about. That is from here, no doubt about it. And you have that, and so few people in this world have that. I could probably count on one hand. I mean, most of them might be elderly, you know, older people, you know, but the young people, I don't know if they're really grasping it. And it's such a treat for me, and I'm not, I mean, I was at Woodstock, so I mean, I've been around a long time. It's such a treat for me to meet you, because I get a thrill when I watch you perform, and not just vocally. I mean, hands down, vocally, killer. I watch your face, I watch your expressions. I know it's real. I'm feeling what you're singing.
Thank you.
And that's what it's all about. I mean, that's what these kids need to know. So tell me a little bit about where you draw your spirituality from, where your soul comes from, your heart. I mean, I'm sure it comes from all different avenues, but you know, just give me. I want the people to know what's inside Dana Fuchs. That's what I want them to know. That's what I'm dying to know myself. I mean, I know what's in there. I just don't know what path took you there.
Wow. I love your question, and I love your history. Thank you. You know, for me, when I decided I really needed to do this, it was when I came to New York, and you know, I had to learn life's hard lessons first.
Right.
And I think
Good place to do it.
it is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you know, even growing up, you know, you being a little bit of a misfit, the kid that didn't, you know, quite fit in, was a little awkward, way too tall. You know, you kind of accumulate all of these experiences, I think, through life, and you can either lay down and die from them, or you can sort of transform them. And when I first heard blues and R&B and soul music, you know, I was haunted by the voices because I knew their stories were even darker and deeper. You know, Tobacco Road, the oppression, slavery, these, you know, slave songs became gospel songs, became blues songs. So I was so drawn to the music, and, you know, I didn't have that story, but I had my own. And for me, then it just became about connecting with people and realizing that everybody that comes to a show, everybody that's really coming to see live music is looking for a moment of escape. You know, they want to feel good. They want to celebrate life one way or the other. And it really, for me, the show has evolved into becoming, and the songs as well, is to becoming a vehicle to connect with other human beings. We are all in this boat called life together. Let's share it. Let's lean on each other. It's painful. It's beautiful. But, you know, I'm not a separate island from you. We are all so interconnected, I think, in ways we don't even imagine or realize.
I agree 1,000%.
So I get it really now, honestly, I get everything from the audience. I always do a little kind of meditation, mantra, prayer, or whatever before every show, just saying, you know, let me bring them in. Let me, let something, not even me, like let something bigger than me
Right.
bring us all together and just share an experience.
Well, I did enjoy that opening that you did.
Thank you. I was a little nervous to do that. I've never done that
No,
before.
It was well, like I said, I'm very spiritual, and I mean, I'm a deep thinker, and I mean, as you get older, your mindset changes. You know, I raised my family and this and that, and now it's time, you know, for different things, and you really, really, truly, honestly start saying what's important. Like, you know, I look at trees now. I take pictures of trees. I never did that before. I never had time. You know, I just look at life differently. And like you were saying on the stage here, that, you know, this is what I say on my page, the Woodstock Guru page, is, you know, it's that fast, guys. Why are we all just doing that? I mean, why is all the anger? Why? I mean, you're here for a split second in this, not even in the spectrum of time, and why not just have some fun and be happy?
Amen.
I mean, really, I mean, it's so sad. It's so sad. But people like you used the word vehicle. You are a vehicle, and you know, I know that there's something else with you. You know, there's no doubt about that. I can feel it. I felt it the first time I saw you. I feel it even much stronger tonight. I won't get into that, but I know you have options, and you can do things that other people can't do. You can feel and translate different ways. But
Thank you.
that's what I'm saying. The vehicle that you become to just drive people and herd them in the right direction, because in my opinion we're all a bunch of sheeple being led by some bad shepherds. So we need shepherds like you to lead the people, I believe, into a place where it's harmony, and just like I told you, we do the Woodstock reunion at Yazga's Farm, and I say on my show, I say to everybody, it was like going to a different planet, because I didn't hear anybody argue, I didn't hear anybody curse, I didn't hear anybody
Utopia.
no loud mouths, no this, no that. It was just in the forest, candles all around the place, and just great people, you know, some sleeping there, some not. And just great people, just loving each other. Everybody you walked by was love you, or peace, or whatever it was, you know. And like, then you hit the Triborough Bridge, and it all just quickly ends. But you know, 3 days of beautiful stuff. And
Or that's your best teacher.
yeah, no doubt about it. But you are a teacher. You are a teacher, and you're a rare teacher. Very, very rare. I don't know if you even realize how rare you are, because I feel it. I know. I'm sure your audiences feel it. I mean, it's just something that you transpire to people that makes them feel, their hearts feel good. And for a little while, we can all just escape from this crazy, crazy world that we're in by listening to you. Because I mean, I sat out there and I listened to you very, very closely, because I didn't know that that was what was going down, and I love that you just stripped it naked, completely. I mean, it could not have
It was
been any
pretty
more
naked.
naked than that, and just ripped it apart. I mean, it was just so simple, but so beautiful and so meaningful. The
Thank you.
meaning was there, and I think everybody in that audience felt that meaning. And I really can't even say enough about it.
That means everything. I mean, you know, when you get to a point where, you know, when I was a little girl, I would fantasize about fame and fortune, and then,
Yeah.
you know, you hit this wall where you realize all that matters is to just feel like you've made a difference, even in a moment, and I just want it to be meaningful, and I still struggle with that. Like, that is the goal for me now. It's like, can I just bring some meaning to my life and someone else's, and not in any way that I feel I have this power, but otherwise I just feel like, what am I
But you
doing
do.
up there if I
But
can't
you
make
do,
it meaningful?
And you are bringing me. You are.
Thank
and
you.
Realize that, and
That's
use
the
that.
highest compliment.
Use that
Thank you.
vehicle because you have something, a gift that, God Almighty, a handful of people have, and it's and after just listening to what I just listened to, it's even more so than I'd rather go blind and see you walk away. Although I got to tell you, that had me in tears 5 times out of the 50 I watched it. But because it was real, you know, when you drop to your knees, it was like, that's what it's all about right there. That's what I'm talking about, you know. And to me, it was just so beautiful. And what you did tonight, wow. I mean, we see everybody. You know, we have everybody on the shows and everything, and we see them every day, in and out, and to see something like that just stripped down so raw, and then just go out. And I said, and what I told Vicky was like, first of all, you need some balls to do that.
It's a little
And
scary
number
at
two,
first.
You better be good. You better be good.
So we gotta break now. We do have this room. We can come back to finish it, but you gotta get out there now to do your thing.
Oh,
Okay. Well, you want to just wrap it up and you know.
If you
Give
can-
us a minute.
Yeah,
Just-
if you can.
Okay.
All right.
So Dana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Songs on the road. Tell me a little bit about that.
You know, Songs from the Road is the series that the label I'm on, Roof Records, has done with all of, or many of their recording artists. And, you know, we were asked if we were willing to make a live CD, DVD, and do a show in New York and film it. So I thought, all right, let's do it. And, you know, it was sort of, we had filmed several shows over the last 3-4 years. But this one was the magic bullet because it was the right mood. You know, we had a great sold out audience, but I had finally come to a place where I'd had enough CDs or, you know, songs, body of work under my belt. And I was able to just say, okay, I'm going to pick and choose. I'm going to do a little this. I've never recorded this song on a DVD. Oh, I've never put this song on a CD. So it was really a moment where I just got some of my favorite old New York musicians that I first got to work with when I moved here. I called them up. I want you guys on this show. Had the background vocals. So it was a one night because our label thought, no, you're going to have to do 3 nights in a row to make this CD, DVD work. And I said, give us a chance. Let us just do this one show and film it. And because I knew with the lineup I had, the musicians, it just worked.
And you know why it works too? It's real.
Thank you.
It's real.
It was just no bullshit. I'm like, this is going to be a show, you know, imperfections stay in because
like, yeah,
you can't fix it when it's
live
live.
music, live albums. I love.
I love live
I mean,
albums
like,
too.
you know,
And I like the imperfections as well.
Absolutely. Well,
And there's many in Songs on the Road.
Zeppelin. I mean, look. What
Amen.
You know, there you go. So I guess you're gonna have to go out and see your people.
I got to go see my people.
I could sit here for about 3 days. I'll
This
tell
is
you, 'cause
great.
I could get really deep with you because I think we come from the same place.
I love
and,
where you're I was just going to say I love where you're coming from, literally, before you said that.
Yeah, and I can't thank you enough. And Chris, thank you so much. I mean, I really, truly appreciate it. And one last word. What's your favorite word?
Well, the word I use the most is the F-bomb. You know, lately it's been just gratitude.
Cool.
Gratitude just takes me out of my crap in a minute. Like, go back to gratitude. I think Albert Einstein said it. Like, gratitude is the wisest thing we can have.
I agree.
Something along those lines. And it's so true. As soon as you start to feel sorry for yourself or get bummed out, you just think about what you have that's working.
So maybe we'll get you up to Yaz's farm.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
Dana Fuchs, thank you so much.
My pleasure. It's been a joy.
Okay, same.
Great questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.